What's up, y'all? The body game is bigger than just getting women. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. I was actually inspired by that just from having a good workout today. And just to be clear, when I work out, even though I tell everybody about the body game, what it does to women and everything, when I work out, it's really just because I like working out. I like it. But it's even bigger than just simply getting women. It's bigger than getting women. It's all about it really is just about life and everything. And really on a specific level, it's good for any man or great for any man who is a businessman or a CEO or a leader or something. Let me let me turn that off. They be trying to get my stuff. Wait, hold on a second. Hey, Wendy. Have a good day now, all right?
Thank you. You too.
All right. Anyway, right? Anyway, y'all. It's bigger than just that. Because one thing at my gym, we got these I got these older white men in their 50s and 60s who be throwing up weight like crazy. In fact, it was actually something I saw interesting because they had this guy, white guy, 60s. He had on just a tank top. The women in here, and just for those who think when I talk body game, I'm just talking about black women. I was like, no, these are white women. They was just staring at them. They were drooling. I was like, shit. Yeah, this dude went outside, got in his BMW. So it's like, you know what? Seriously, because one of the things, if you talking about business, you need to carry yourself a certain way. You need to look a certain way. In fact, there's been studies that said even the height thing, they say CEOs average a certain height. And that was actually a brief issue when Bloomberg was running for president, because they said he's 5'8" and Donald Trump 6'2". So that physicality is important. Like, no more than just for getting women. Shoot, that's in many ways that's just a commercial. Yeah, it does, but think about it. When you on jobs or you doing some stuff, and especially if you work with your hands or something, you need to be in shape. No blue collar man who works for his hands should be arguing with me about the body game. Hell, because they staying in great shape anyway. They got to stay in general shape. In fact, to me, it's rare I see like a blue collar dude or construction dude that's grossly out of shape. They might have a little gut on them, but then they got those like calluses and all of that. Be driving women crazy. And then if you're talking about if you entrepreneurial, because every now and then I'm gonna drop some of the stuff I would drop on my business channel on here. Since it seemed like only a few people actually want to get into business, so I'll drop some stuff on here every now and then. But if you're entrepreneurial, you got to. It's like no ifs, ands, and buts. You gotta be in shape. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You got to be in shape. You gotta have some energy because you on a pure hustle. You are on a pure hustle. Ain't no joke about it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you entrepreneurial, especially, shoot, you don't get to just sit around and chill. I don't care what your job is. You gotta interact with people. You gotta get out there and do stuff. And how you gonna hustle? Or if you like a salesman or something like that, or how you gonna go out there and make money, but you like breathing hard, you ain't out of shape. Forget the aesthetic part. You need to just physically be able to do stuff. Because that's one of my things. I'm like, shit. And especially with a lot what I do, if I know I gotta do something where I'm standing in front of people talking, you gotta be at least in decent shape, because you standing up there, you gotta have your body under control, can't show any nervousness. Gotta have your posture right, everything. Shit. And then anything you do, really, anything you do. And even if you sit at a desk, because that's how some people are put on weight. They'll sit at their desk, but then they don't go work out, because you got to balance it. See, understand something. It's interesting. I've done some videos and podcasts on just masculinity, and a lot of people ask what to do. But one of the things is you got to be active. You got to stay active. Now, if you don't have a type of job or career or business where you stay inactive, you got to get up. Shoot, you need to be doing more exercises during the day. And, sometimes, a man cannot say he don't have time to do it. He got time to do a 3-hour hangout, right? He got time to watch other men be athletes and stuff. Well, except for in the NBA now. I don't even want to get into it. Everybody overhyped this damn flow. Anyway. You can't just sit there and watch other men be men. You got to be able to physically do it. Because remember, at the man's core, and this ain't, like the whole office work and sitting at the desk and something, that's something within, the last 100 years or something that became a reality for many men, especially white-collar workers. But, if you look at many cultures, especially indigenous cultures, the man had to be a warrior. He had to build his own spot. He had to be a hunter. He had to be in shape. In fact, in many indigenous cultures, rites of passage, which we really need in this culture, you had plenty of men who had to pass that. And it was a physical test in a lot of cases. It was a physical test. And if you couldn't pass it or even died, they were just like, oh, well, you need to live anyway. He ain't passed. He'd be a child for the rest of his life. What good is it? Yeah, they were cold in some of those cultures. But yeah, men need to be working out. Like I said, you get some people that come on here and say, well, I don't want to do it for women, or some dumb asses of questionable sexual orientation be saying, that they don't want to do something for a woman or something. It's like, well, damn, you ain't even doing it for the woman ultimately. You're doing it for yourself. Because even past the working and everything, you still got some health issues you need to be in. Because I said one of the reasons I work out, it's not even to get women. I told y'all, I said before, I could get women when I was like 270. But I was also younger. And also, too, as you get older, especially men, any men 50 and over need to hear this. You need to do some resistance training. Now, you don't have to be in there trying to win, some powerlifting contest or anything like that. But you don't have to, really build, you don't have to build your muscles up. But the key to, to look all aesthetic and stuff and, have your picture passed around on IG, but rather you doing it because the resistance training, because that's actually better for older men, just to keep many things down, keep the blood pressure down, keep the diabetes down, you want to do those things, and you're really doing it for, you're doing it for your own health. I mean, how many men have wanted to do anything, and this goes beyond even the older men. How many men have wanted to do something or go any place, and you exert a little bit, you're breathing hard, or you just don't feel like it? It's like, nah. Because the nature of man is to take action. I'm always emphasize that action. You got to be able to move. And you don't have to go in the gym or something, but just move. You should, even if you take just a walk every day. Now, personally, I like the gym. And like I said, I got all these older CEO types I'm working out in the gym with. Shit, even the blue-collar cats, they own their businesses, So, yeah. Oh, real quick, let me address something. Because somebody, you know how somebody tried to say something. Like somebody was asking on my last car video. It's like, oh, you seem tired. I've just been throwing up some weight. You know, it'd be different if it's later on in the day. I had time to, muscles recover, and I'm like, it's like, damn, shit. I got wife swept off of me and everything, and you're like, bring the pulse down just to even do this. Shit. So, but anyway, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for today, y'all. Get back with y'all later. Peace.